so uneven like we cheating. Bring you in with a beat, or bring you in with a blessing. See, we progressing. You ain't learned your lesson. I ain't on the Netflix and check my stats, ain't no guessing. I did my time, ain't say shit, did no stressing. I'm a low-key legend, best in my profession. Coach K say class now in session. These banknotes I'm reppin', keep 100 in my weapon. I knock that dust off, knock all of that rust off. Streets cold, you gotta watch who you cross and that trust loss. They'll hit your boss, juice stains and that duck sauce. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, laser sights and 4 times.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? This story made national headlines. You feel me? That's how we coming. That's how we coming. You know what I'm saying? Look, Lawrence Ray, 62 years old. Lawrence Ray. Let me tell y'all about Lawrence Ray, y'all. Lawrence Ray moved in, got out of prison, and moved in with his daughter in a college dorm. It turned the students into a sex cult. This story first broke 2 years ago, but I had 3 clips. 3 clips. All right, Texas, what's good? Candy, what's good? You had the right one. What's going on? Shiloh, what's up? Missed you over here. Book, my nigga Book, what's good? Max Boogie Brown, what's going on? Alicia B, how y'all doing? Yeah. So I got about 5 clips, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do it in chronological order. Yeah. Chronological order. So the first clip is when he first get charged. This is about 2 years ago. All right. The second clip I'm gonna show you. It's three other clips I'm gonna show you. One is a audio recording of him like yelling at him or whatever and shit, whatever he was doing. The next is a video of him assaulting the people. You feel me? Another video is new videos of him assaulting the motherfuckers. And then we gonna go to the opening statements in this trial. He did get found guilty. He got found guilty, so you know what I'm saying. Y'all can follow up on the story if y'all choose to and shit, man. But I was just like, damn, that's wild. You feel me? He made millions off of one of them girls. You feel me? Good man, strong. Miss Parker was good. Miss Parker, I seen you. Yeah, Miss Parker. I seen. Hey, yo, listen, Miss Parker. I gotta get you on the big screen, Miss Parker. Word is born. Yeah, either that little nigga gonna get it or you gonna go out and get it, huh? I seen that. I fuck with you. All right, we're gonna get into this first clip, y'all. College sex cult allegations.
Young women and men emotionally, physically, and sexually for his own financial gain. As alleged, the indictment that we unsealed earlier today, Ray ensnared many of his victims while they were teenagers, a time of particular vulnerability for the young people he preyed on. Ray's first victims were sophomores at a college in Westchester County, girls and boys young enough to be his children. In fact, his initial victims were his daughter's college roommates. Ray used physical, psychological, and sexual abuse to make his victims confess to alleged wrongdoing, and then agreed to make substantial payments to Ray, payments that these young students did not actually owe and could not possibly afford. So Ray directed his victims to obtain money for him by other means, by draining their parents' savings, and worse, forced labor and prostitution. In total, over nearly a decade, Ray coerced and extorted nearly $1 million in payments from 5 different victims.
Extorted.
In the indictment, at the core of Ray's criminal conduct was his ability to psychologically control his young victims most of whom were in college when the scheme began.
Psychological control.
Ray initially befriended his victims, moving into their on-campus housing before encouraging them the summer
Bruh,
after
what
their
up, bruh?
sophomore year to move in with him to a Manhattan apartment, which many of them did. Under the pretense of counseling the victims, Ray inquired about intimate aspects of their lives and mental health, managing to convince several of them that they were broken and that only Ray could fix them. Ray also sought to alienate these college students from their parents, fueling their dependence on him. After gaining his victims' trust, Ray turned on them, falsely accusing them of harming him by attempting to poison him or to deliberately damage his property. Ray then subjected his victims to grueling psychologically and physically abusive interrogations to force them to confess to his baseless allegations. During these interrogations, which spanned hours and involved sleep and food deprivation, Ray subjected his victims to almost unspeakable abuse. As alleged, Ray put a knife to one male victim's throat, brandished a knife and threatened to dismember another male victim, grabbed a third male victim around the neck until he passed out, slapped the female victim, and grabbed another female victim by her head before shoving her to the ground. After enduring Ray's abuse, at least 7 of his victims falsely confessed to having harmed or attempted to harm Ray. Ray, who sometimes recorded these false confessions, then used these false confessions to extort money from his victims. Some victims drained hundreds of thousands of dollars from their parents' savings accounts at Ray's direction. Others opened lines of credit or solicited contributions from acquaintances. As alleged, Ray used fear, violence, and coercion to induce one young victim to engage in commercial sex acts to repay debts she did not actually owe. That victim at Ray's direction worked as a prostitute for more than 4 years while giving Ray substantially all of the proceeds from her forced prostitution. Beginning when she was just a college student, Ray sexually groomed this victim, collecting sexually explicit photographs and other personal information he then used to coerce her into engaging in commercial sex acts. Ray also used physical violence. On one occasion, as alleged, Ray tied this victim to a chair, placed a plastic bag over her head, and almost suffocated her.
Now I'm gonna show y'all some of them clips
Total,
coming up.
Ray collected over $500,000 from this victim as proceeds of her forced prostitution. In addition, Ray used psychological and physical abuse, including food and sleep deprivation and violence against 3 female victims in order to force them to perform extensive physical labor on a family member's property in North Carolina, sometimes forcing them to work in the middle of the night, all for no pay. For his conduct, Ray has been charged with 9 counts, including sex trafficking, extortion, forced labor, and money laundering. Ray was arrested this morning, and he will be presented later before a magistrate judge. When he was arrested, one of his daughter's roommates and one of the female victims in the indictment were in the residence at the time. For so many of us and our children, college is supposed to be a time of self-discovery and newfound independence, a chance to explore and learn all within the safety of a college community. But as alleged, the defendant exploited that vulnerable time in these victims' lives through a course of conduct that shocks the conscience. Protecting our community from those who prey on children and vulnerable young adults has been and remains a priority for our office, and we will continue to do everything we can to seek justice for Ray's victims. Now, I'd like to acknowledge and thank the prosecutors in our office who have been working on this case. To my right is Danielle Sassoon, Lindsay Keenan, and the co-chiefs of the violent and organized crime squads, Lauren Potter and Michael Gerber. And we can't do these cases alone. We rely on the partnership of our federal agencies. And to my left is the FBI representatives who are partners in this case in so many of our important cases, and I want to thank them as well. Bill Sweeney, who is the To my left, the Assistant Director in charge of the FBI's New York office, and Jackie McGuire, who is the agent in charge of the criminal division. I want to thank them very much. And now I'd like to welcome to the podium, Ms. Sweeney.
Thanks, Jeff. Good morning, everybody. To my left is Jackie McGuire, who's the agent in charge of our criminal division, and to her left is Kevin Ponder, who's the acting head of our violent crime branch. Around 2010, a college in Westchester County, New York, a group of sophomore students welcomed a new roommate. The roommate was Lawrence Ray, and the arrangement was anything but
So
traditional.
this all started in
Ray, the father of one of the
2010.
students, made himself at home among the
This
group of
video is
teens
from
and adults.
2020, 2
Their
years
living
ago,
arrangements shifted over
and
time,
they just
from the college
found
campus
together.
in Westchester to an apartment on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, then on to Pinehurst, North Carolina, and elsewhere. Soon after joining the group, Ray, as we alleged, started therapy sessions with the students to address what he claimed to be their psychological problems. It was here that he laid the groundwork for psychological conditioning that would eventually lead these young adults to become unwitting victims of sexual exploitation, verbal and physical abuse, extortion, forced labor, and prostitution. As alleged, for the better part of the last 10 years, Ray has continued to mentally and physically torture his victims. There was no limit to the abuse that Ray's victims received, and there's no knowing the amount of damage he may have caused them in the years to come. For the victims of human trafficking, I'm not entirely sure justice ever served is easily defined. Ray was arrested earlier this morning. He faces a maximum sentence of life in prison. Our investigation is still ongoing, and our work does not stop with an arrest. If you're a victim of Lawrence Ray, or if you have additional information related to the charges announced today, we're asking you to call us at 1-800-CALL-FBI. In the eyes of the...
Man, don't never call them niggas. Don't never call them motherfuckers.
Why aren't you the landlord? Yes, you. Why aren't you the landlord? Every day you go to and from work and you look up and you see.
Now this one is audio recordings. The nigga assaulting some young lady named Claudia.
So,
Now he just got thrown in. He just got convicted.
That's why I
Punch gang was good.
Because I wanted to hurt him.
what do you mean? Fix your phone, by the way. Don't need it.
Oh yeah.
With it.
Okay.
Well, she can't take it anyway.
You never know though.
Go ahead, Cor.
I wanted to hurt him.
Go ahead, who?
Stuart. That's why I dragged him into
Stewart,
this.
who?
Coach.
Say that clearly and then tell me how it sounds.
I wanted to hurt Stuart Pilch. That is why I dragged him into this. It sounds
Why? How does that sound? Why? What did he do to you?
nothing. He was only ever very
Why
helpful
would
and
you want
kind
that man?
because I guess I want, he's a good person and I want him, I mean, he's all, I want to like control him or like have him as a.
I mean, all right. So look, this is going to also give us a glimpse of the psychological mind fuck. I guess he was doing with the college kids and shit. You feel me? You know, obviously she's coming to the guy to talk about a problem with somebody, with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And shit. You know, he probably started manipulating.
I want him to care about me at the expense of everything else. And he doesn't. He has a life that I have nothing to do with.
Right. But you knew that all along.
Yeah.
What gives you the right to hurt her?
No, I don't have that right.
Hmm?
I don't have that right.
Did you try to hurt her?
By dragging him into this, yeah.
Did you try to hurt her before?
I mean, basically, by setting him up the whole time.
How were you setting him up the whole time? Tell me.
By making you suspicious of him and making him an issue with you, so you would be suspect to him and put his stuff up on the website and writing in my journals about him, hoping that people would see it to manipulate the story.
Huh?
Hoping that people would see it to manipulate the story and just
Manipulate what story?
make it seem like I really cared about him or that we had this relationship,
Why?
because I wanted
What, to what end? For what purpose?
I wanted it to be like publicized so it would
So what?
like hurt his life and break up his marriage and ruin his
Well,
life.
you're not making any sense. Why would you want to do that? You're not saying why.
Because I wanted him to love me. I wanted him to want to be with me and
Now look, I've never seen these neither, so obviously she trying psychologically mind fuck whoever she complaining to Mr. Lawrence about, and end up getting mind fucked in the process.
that would not what he would never like leave his family or anything for me. That's what I wanted. And I wanted him.
So what
She wanted old boy to leave his family.
This person.
I have no right. But I don't have any right.
See,
I don't have any right.
so this is my guess. He got the college students in there fucking each other, and in the midst of it, she caught feelings for the one guy, but he's liking the birds or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So she go to complain, hoping I guess, I don't know. What y'all think? Hit the stream, y'all link, call in. Book was good, my nigga.
I don't have any right to hurt him. And everything I did was to set it up so
But I thought you wanted to hurt me by bringing it to it.
Well, I also wanted to.
I'm making this quick video because it has been 1 month since joining the Cashflow 101 system. And so
Which didn't make sense.
Listen, when I'm watching YouTube, I don't by myself. I don't skip the ads because I'm looking for every bit of piece of information that might be pertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit on here, it can't help you. It could unlock a door in your, unlock one of them compartments in your brain and shit or whatever, or it might be relevant, man. So like, I wouldn't skip the ads too much, especially none of that shit talk about how to earn. And I wouldn't click into just any old fucking thing either. You know what I'm saying? It gotta make sense. It gotta be something you think you could do. You know what I'm saying? But like, I would watch all of that shit, man. You feel me? Like, it might be like a lot of people different. They can do different things and shit. Like, I heard Coolin work for Mary Kay and shit. Mary Kay, they do a convention every year at my job and shit. So I know that's like a big thing. You feel me? And then like to be able to actually earn money from that type of shit, like, you know, some of that shit is envelope stuffing. I don't know, some of that shit's just copy and pasting your link and shit. I seen some shit about ClickBank before. I think I did that shit for a little bit. I don't know. I set it up. I set the little thing up. I think I made a couple dollars off that shit, but I just never was. I wasn't really into it. So it gotta be something that you into too and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna finish running this shit.
No, I wanted to hurt him because I knew that you would hurt him because I know if you thought he was a threat
Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I didn't see this, but so she kind of know what kind of manipulation power this nigga got. You feel me? I mean, Mr. You know what I mean? Lawrence got. So that's why she's coming to him. You know what I'm saying? So let's run this shit. I pushed
Set
it
it
back
up.
a little
But
bit.
you wanted to hurt me by bringing it to it,
Well, I also wanted to interview.
which didn't make sense.
No, I wanted to hurt him because I knew that you would hurt him because I know who. If you thought he was a threat,
Mm-hmm.
I know what you do. It's a threat.
I'll do something for you. What makes you think I would just hurt another person because of the things you said and did to make it look certain?
I guess I thought I could manipulate it.
I wouldn't do that. I don't know where you think that. But I'm where you think all kinds of sort of truly things. Just leave the stuff right over. So what? Come on.
So that's what this was all about. I was angry that he, I don't know, didn't drop everything and give me everything.
Give you.
Yeah.
What you told me over time, I don't know how true what is or not. But from what you told me, that guy was very nice to you. He was very good to you.
Very nice and very good. Very
And that's
nice.
how you hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
So how important is it for you to hurt him then?
I don't want to hurt him anymore.
What?
I don't want to hurt him
How do you
anymore.
know you're not?
Because I'm not going to contact him. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to completely just never touch him again. I've already done enough.
Hmm?
I'm never going to go near him again.
You can hurt him before then. I mean, I don't see anything in it. I believe you can. Aren't you unrealistic? Don't you don't see the possibility that this guy would just dispense with you? He would just call the authorities and have you picked up?
Yeah, I do see that.
Huh?
I do see that.
You can't do that to someone, Claudia. You're not a very grateful person, are you?
No,
Why?
just choose not to.
How long have you been wanting to hurt him now? I mean, you've hurt other people before. You've hurt us, sure.
Pretty much since, I guess, like spring of 2016.
Hmm?
Spring of 2016.
When did you meet him?
I met him in like October 2015.
So she was hoping he looked like he appeared to be a threat, so he could, you know what I mean, he could get something done with him.
Well, do you remember the guy you spoke about a while ago here? 3 years ago or so, AJ? That you poisoned?
Yeah.
What'd you poison him with?
Mercury?
Did you say?
I don't know. I told him.
What happened?
He went to a doctor.
What happened?
He said they didn't find any sign of it. But it doesn't mean that it wasn't there.
How do you know that?
That's what he said.
No, how do you know it doesn't mean it wasn't there?
That's what he said.
Oh, you mean he could have just told you that?
No, I'm saying he said, yes, he said they didn't find any sign
I'm
of
just
it,
trying to
but
understand.
that doesn't mean.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car insurance. That's how much I was paying. Okay, I picked
All
up
right,
the
like,
car a
look,
few
I
months
could
ago,
tell
and
this a
watch
car
this. Ready?
insurance ass. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip over this shit. But in the
That you
future,
didn't do it or
if we
didn't
want
affect me.
in the future, if we run across some informational ads that we might could generate, like I think somebody that's watching right now could generate some revenue off. We gonna watch the ads and shit.
But they said, you know, you're young and healthy, and it was one or a couple times, so just monitor it. But
Did they test him for it?
they tested for it. He went to the VA.
Who else? And where'd you get the mercury to do that thing?
It was the same. I was dating AJ in 2013, so I was getting it from Santos, my parents, and ordering it. The end of 2013.
Mm-hmm. Who else did you do that to?
Someone named Isaac.
I just about to know about that.
Yeah, someone named Isaac.
Who else? What about Stuart? You do it to him? You sure?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Did you ever say you did it to him?
Yeah.
You told us you did it to him.
I know. I never did.
Anyway. Best place to use prison for you. Well, you can't hurt anyone. You're not allowed. You've hurt more than a few people. Now, I don't know what's true about everybody else you said you poisoned, but I do know it's true with us. We're living it. We've tested for all this stuff. We've been being treated and have some serious health problems. Well, so what else were you thinking about? Stuart, thinking about hurting him, or are you not going to hurt him?
I'm going to leave him completely alone. I'm not going to talk to him ever again.
You sure?
Yeah.
That would be good. That's the wiser thing to do.
I'm not going to bother him.
Now look, you could tell I could tell he's annoyed. You feel me? He's annoyed and shit. You feel me? He see right through it. So this way he about to turn the tables. You feel me? This right here, this the pivotal moment.
This is going to make, the circumstance arise where he'll do something about you.
I will not talk to him again. I will not talk to him again.
How many times did you poison him?
I did poison.
You told us you did.
I know I did, but I didn't. I've been over and over in my head. I didn't.
You would know.
I wouldn't know.
You don't have to go over and over in your head. You would know if you didn't know.
I didn't. I didn't.
Did you kill him?
Not in a genuine way. I did tell him that, but not in
What's
general.
that? I don't know what you mean.
I told him that I was trying to hurt him to weaponize him against you, but I didn't tell him that it was specifically to hurt him. No, I didn't ever tell him that. No.
How do you tell me her?
I said I used you as a weapon with Larry. Like,
How?
weaponized you by like throwing your name around, trying to threaten him with you, and that's what I did.
That never worked. I was aware of you doing that at different times over time.
Yeah.
I just never said anything because it didn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't amount to anything. That's just your talk.
Drinking water before bed burns 46 pounds in 2 weeks. If you are struggling to lose weight and you're over 25, then you need to hear this. People are burning 2.5 pounds of fat each night as they sleep by adding this one ingredient to their glass of water before bed. Harvard scientists confirmed for the first time ever that weight gain problems have nothing to do with your metabolism speed, diet, or exercise, but with brown adipose tissue levels in the body.
I'm gonna skip that and shit. But yeah, let me give y'all one health fact, man. If you drink 8 ounces of water when you first wake up on like an empty stomach and shit, it absorbs into your body better. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It absorbs into your body better than you eat. So first thing in the morning, the very first thing you do, go get you a glass of water. I would suggest room temperature water, if possible. You feel me? Room temperature water first thing in the morning. Then eat. Oh man, I smoke. I like a cup of coffee, but get the water first.
But no, I never told him that. I never.
So, you were going to tell us about these, what, safe deposit boxes?
Yeah.
What do you got?
The Bank of America one and the TD Bank one.
Mm-hmm. And what's in them?
TD Bank has the cell phone I spoke to Frank with at the Hudson, and the Bank of America
What's in them?
has the cell phone I spoke to. The Bank of America one has, it should still have poison that I was poisoning with in the summer, the Columbia summer,
What was that?
2014.
21?
14. It would be the same poison I used at the Columbia Presbyterian.
Are you sure of this? Are you telling the truth?
Yes.
Is this accurate?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because
Or are you just being lazy?
No.
Well,
Because I did it. I took the boxes out. I know. They're under my name.
what else you have? Evidence-wise. Do the right thing, Woody. Let's go.
I have.
You not saying that?
I'm sorry. I have a storage unit in Yonkers.
You have what?
A storage unit in Yonkers.
Right, still to this day?
Yeah,
How big is it?
it's small. The smallest one.
And how long is it paid for?
It's paid for the last time I paid for it was, I believe, 2015, 2014.
What makes you think it was still in there?
Well, I paid through a while, I remember.
No.
A couple years. I haven't really.
Well, you know what year it is now? It's 2018.
Yeah.
So you paid for that.
I believe I did. I believe I paid.
I think you're bullshitting, Claudia.
No.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think you're not telling the truth. Not being true. Hmm? What? Hmm?
I did have it.
Where'd you tell me about Stuart's wife?
Her name's Lisa.
Hmm?
Her name's Lisa. She's, he met her, she was a nurse. She was his nurse originally. She used to be a model. She,
What else you tell me?
She's
Did
not,
you want to send her something?
no,
You did say that. Wow.
I don't want to. What did I say? I don't even remember.
Say something. You said never do anything like that.
I would never do that.
Funny that you say that. You put poison in people's food. It wasn't just that you put these chemicals in our food for you. You put it in our apartment, and you did your damnedest to make me you were our friend before anybody was wiser.
I'm never gonna talk to him again.
Oh man, this fucking video was clickbait. Yo, they said chilling recording of alleged cult leader assaulting Claudia. I mean, I didn't hear one slap at all. You feel me? Like, damn, bro, that's assault. That's what the fuck assault is.
Again, so you're trying to pull back, aren't you?
Yeah. No, I don't. I did the comment stuff like back around the time of like the Mitt Romney blog, like way back, like months ago.
You're trying to parse again. Why can you come?
I'm being honest.
To me,
Yeah, you got the pliers to it.
But next is going to be the head of your cock. Do you understand? See this how it feels? What if I pick you up like that? Can I pick you up by your tongue? Huh? Do you think I'm playing with you? Huh? Huh? You're a grown man. I'm a grown man. I don't like what you did. You hear me? Now, one more time, I'm going to split your tongue in half. Do you understand me?
No.
Damn.
Yes.
You doubting me, Danny?
No.
Huh?
Yeah. Yes.
You doubting me? Still?
No, I know that.
Huh?
I know that you're in me. Oh.
You doubt me more?
Oh,
No.
shit.
Huh?
No.
I'll bust your face right here. I won't wait till I get downstairs.
No.
Take it to the bank. You and I are fighting it out tonight. Man to man. You didn't have a hammer. I told you, beat me with it. You don't start telling the truth. I spent good money to find out these facts, you little piece of shit. And I'm telling you, listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Don't fuck around with lying now. Tell the truth. Next thing's gonna be out is your dick and balls. Did you like that the other night when your balls were getting strangulated?
No.
Huh? What should I do to them tonight?
Pause. This nigga was
Apologize for
weirdo
lying,
shit.
everybody. And this just now that you were lying. Remember, they don't know the facts. I know them, dickhead. Now.
Are you doing just destroy my life? Or my sister's side, or my brother's side.
Is he getting hurt?
Yes.
He's walking.
Let's go inside the house, please. Please. Please, Larry.
You're not going in.
Are you almost
I
there?
told you already you're not getting in. Stop doing this to me. Stop pinching me. You're hurting me, damn it. Stop hurting me.
Let's go inside the house, Larry.
Stop it.
Let's go inside the house.
I've never seen you face like that. You're dangerous.
I'm not dangerous.
Please, you get a handle on yourself.
Yes, I can get a handle.
Gather yourself.
I'm having no final problem. I got it together now, Larry.
You realize that you've assaulted and hurt Yalitza, your sister, and Isabella?
Yes,
Why did you hurt them?
because I was angry. Okay, fine. You know what? I know I fucked up all day, but that doesn't mean I need to go anywhere.
Why do you hurt yourself? Why do you hit yourself?
Because I'm angry.
Why do you pinch yourself?
Because I'm angry.
Why do you want to bruise yourself?
Because I'm angry.
And what does that do for you?
It makes me feel better.
It makes sense? That makes sense?
Yes, to me it makes sense.
Dr. Rosario.
Dr. Rosario, Harvard graduate of Harvard in Columbia. Yes, it makes sense to me.
What happened?
I don't know what happened to me. I'm still me. I'm still me. I'm still the one that you met a long time ago. The woman
Who destroyed everything I had. Who hurt Thornton. Who prevented him from getting an attorney. Who put him in the most horrible position he could have been put in. Who damaged his entire property. Who yells and screams, who caused the neighbors to sign complaints against you for weeks, to keep calling.
So fun. You know what? My mind is better now. And I calm down when Felicia's back.
Oh my God.
Felicia's back to her nappy.
Why are you doing this? Why don't you address this with what the cause of your problem is? Why are you doing this to other people, Felicia?
Because I've been angry. But please, sir.
But you say because you've been angry.
What's
so
up,
that's
Canadian?
Okay to do to other people?
Larry, please don't send me away.
You sent yourself away. I didn't do it. You screamed so loud all day for hours
Please
and hours
hold it.
outside.
Please stop
of the
it.
meeting.
Please prevent it.
Tell me
Please.
how. Tell me how.
By calling them, and then saying that I'm calm and I'm happy now and I'm okay now.
All right, I'll do that. You think it's gonna work?
Yes, it's going to help. Please, please, please. I don't want to throw myself away because I love you and I want to stay with you always and forever. Yes, it matters. It matters to me.
Why are you
Because I'm angry on Marissa because she didn't fucking ever care about me, that fucking bitch. Can we go inside the house, please? Larry, come on. Come on, Larry.
Stop hurting me.
I'm not hurting you. Let's go inside the house.
Pinching me.
Let's go inside the house, please.
Alicia, you're gonna get hurt yourself.
Please, let's go inside the house. I want my phone. I want my life back together. I want to call Unjum. And I want to call Emily.
I'll dial him right now.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes, let's call Unjum. I want to call Unjum now. I miss Unjum.
Sandra's hearing her.
Come on. Let's go inside the house.
Stop pinching me.
Let's go inside the house, Larry.
Stop.
Come
You're
on.
too aggressive. You're dangerous.
No, I'm not dangerous.
I'm afraid of you.
She insulting him.
Afraid of me. Let's go inside the house.
Now I'm afraid of you.
Let's go inside the house. No, Larry,
You're a
please.
crazy person.
No, I'm not angry.
And you're a sissy.
No, I'm not a
If you're
sissy.
angry at Maritza, deal with Maritza.
Fine, then I will deal with her directly. And not be angry. Where is she? Give me the phone.
No, don't give it to her.
Give me the
Don't
phone.
let her come phone. Stop hurting Yalitza. You beat her up once.
I'm not going to beat her up. And I'm not. I want to go inside the house. Because I don't want to be in the fucking garage anymore.
Okay.
Give me the fucking key. Give me the key. Give me the phone, Isabella.
No.
I want to call her.
Please stop trying to attack
I
me.
want to call her and deal with her directly instead of being angry.
You on the phone right now?
Yes. Let's go inside the house. So, Felicia is back.
You're a doctor and you're educated.
Yes, I'm
Why
very
don't you
educated.
communicate?
Because I'm very upset. Let's go inside the house to talk.
Well, then-
I can do it better inside the house.
She's a
Hello,
doctor.
Marisa. Hello, Marisa. 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 Marisa.
Give them a chance to answer.
Hello. Let's go inside the house to talk. I don't want to do it in the fucking garage.
I'm not going to let you.
Yes.
No, I want to see how this phone call goes.
Give me the key to the house.
Concentrate on your phone call. You shouldn't keep opening because they're going to
Come on. Larry, come on, please.
stop grabbing me and stop. Listen to me. Back up, lady. Lady, back up. back up. Don't violate my space again. Back up, I said. Don't violate my space. Deal with your phone call.
Hello. Hello. Can we go inside the house?
Felicia, I'm not going to keep telling you this.
Let's go inside the house, sir.
Felicia, focus on talking to her.
Hello.
That you're angry at.
Hello.
But she doesn't want to. See? She wants to protect her.
I don't want to protect that bitch. She's a cunt anyway. Marisa.
Felicia, hold on.
Why don't you think about what you have to say and communicate?
Can I go inside to communicate? I don't want to be in the fucking garage.
You're going to have to control yourself.
No.
You can control yourself.
She
No, I want to go inside the house.
She done with that.
To talk to her.
How many things have you damaged in that house?
A lot of things. I have damaged a lot of things in the house.
In your state of mind,
Yes.
Why don't I want to let you in?
Because I damaged too much stuff.
And why would I let you
But
in?
Felicia's going to be fine. Happy, normal, fine, no problem. Okay,
Why are
Larry.
you yelling at Larry when he's not even the person that you're angry at? Focus on the phone call at the person.
No, fine. Let's go inside the house.
As nice as I've been to you, as
Yes.
nice as I treated you, yelling at me.
If you struggle to lose weight,
Damn.
Sit down.
I want to go to bed.
Sit.
I want to go to the bed.
Please, come on. Come on. Listen.
Damn, it's fucked up.
I want to bed.
Alicia, lay down.
Larry, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me, Larry. Please, God. Larry, please don't leave me. Larry.
Okay,
Larry. Larry, please don't leave me. Larry, please don't leave me.
I'm not leaving.
Larry, please don't leave me.
Relax.
Larry.
I'm not leaving.
Larry, please don't leave me.
I'm not leaving.
Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't know that shit was fucking live. That's fucked up.
Okay, but I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down.
Damn, this shit crazy. Do y'all see him just holding her head in his lap? You see him just holding his, he was just holding her head in his lap.
Okay, but I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down.
This shit ain't funny, y'all. This shit ain't funny. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. That lady is stuck. You feel me? That college educated doctor. I think he said she was a doctor. That college educated doctor. She need a mental hospital. Word is She's tired of that shit.
Please stop, Felicia. Please stop. Please stop trying to attack me. Please stop.
So I'm going back to bed. Goodbye, guys. Good night.
Why are you doing that? It ain't funny, y'all. It ain't funny, y'all. That shit ain't funny.
I hear a pill bottle opening and closing.
Spit him?
It's too late. I took Adderall.
How many?
Just a half pill.
Why did you take my medication? Come on.
I wanted to take.
What's up, brother? You start clapping their head.
I'm done. See, I'm just fucking done.
Yeah, this shit wild.
Excuse me. Go change.
Do not go in the room.
I'm gonna go change.
Do not go in the room. You know that. Do not go in the room.
And he probably fucking all of them like 3 times a day.
I want to go change my clothes. Like, I don't want to be in here. So excuse me.
Do not leave it. Do not leave the room, Felicia. You're in danger to yourself and others,
I'm
clearly.
not. Excuse
Do
me.
not leave the room.
Excuse me.
Do not leave the room.
I gotta get.
Do not try and initiate physical
And
contact.
they probably hooked on pills and shit.
You then.
They probably hooked on pills. All kinds of shit.
Stop it.
I just want to get out. Please, leave me alone for a little bit.
No.
Please.
Stop.
You probably had a webcam and all kinds of shit.
And
You
you're
feel
violent.
me?
Stop.
I'm not unstable. I'm not violent.
You just assaulted me.
It
Taking
wasn't
all
on
the money.
purpose.
But you assaulted
I
me.
didn't. It wasn't on purpose.
Sit down. I'm telling you what makes me feel comfortable, the person you assaulted.
I'm sorry.
And you're intentionally disregarding it. You're intentionally not doing it.
I wasn't trying.
You are behaving like a criminal right now.
Just look. I just want to.
Queen Duval was good.
I'm sorry that I hurt you. I just want to be alone. And just let me be.
That's mad clips of her.
Leave me alone.
You can't take it. You want to behave so atrociously. You want to behave so criminally destructive because that's what you admitted to doing all day today. And you've been trying to harm me entirely. Well, now you want to do that and you want to act so intrusive, so disruptive, your criminal objective, then you just go with being videotaped, your behavior.
No, I don't want that.
Well, that's too bad. You can't control everybody. You're not in charge of the world.
I want to turn it off.
Please don't. Turn
it
You
off.
assaulted her. Why did
Turn
you
it
assault her?
off.
You assaulted her.
I didn't assault her.
It's on video, and now you're outbursting. And it'll be a good thing for the police when they come.
What police?
So go ahead, continue. Show how you're out of control now. Show. Go ahead. Behave how you're out of control now and how it can't be helped.
I'm not out of control.
You said all day you were.
Yes, I've been
You just
feeling.
told us that 10 minutes ago.
Yes, I was feeling bad all day.
Okay, so why is that something that hurts people that are good to you?
I don't want to do it anymore.
Well, why were you hurting people that are good to you?
Because I had bad thoughts about myself. And
Talk about them. Go ahead.
I had bad thoughts about
Like
myself.
what? Like what?
And my parents sometimes. And I've been broken. I've been very broken. I feel bad.
So go to a hospital.
No, I want to get
See,
rid
then
of
you say that, but you're hurting other people. You're really hurting other people.
I don't want to hurt people anymore.
And you're even dangerous for violence.
I've been very angry.
But that's not anybody else's problem. No, that doesn't give you the right to hurt anyone else, and no one else deserves to be hurt because of your problems.
I don't want to hurt anybody anymore. I don't. I just want to get better.
Well, you won't stop disrupting.
Okay.
It's been all day since this morning. It is now 10:24 p.m. No one has even gotten to eat one meal today. None of us have eaten one single meal today because this is what's going on all day.
Okay, stop, Larry. I stop. I want to stop. Please.
You're not stopping. We've asked you how to help you.
I want to stop.
Told you to try to calm down. We tried to get you to calm down. Nothing worked.
I want to stop. I don't want to lose anymore in my life.
You're the one that's keeping yourself from life. You are doing that, fella. Come on. You're responsible for your own fault.
Because I did all this.
Well, you said before, Lee, you wanted to feel bad.
She went out. She went out of that shit.
I don't want to feel bad anymore. I just want to get better.
Well, then the simple answer is stop feeling bad.
Okay.
Now look, he was pimping on them for like 10 years.
Yes.
So stop it.
10 years. That was a long time. He was pimping on these motherfuckers.
End the video.
For like 10 fucking years. And this is a segment they did on it on Dr. Oz and shit. I might have to play this one a little different.
From roof to foundation, the damage to your home caused by clogged gutters can be devastating. Leaf Filter will protect your entire...
We're back covering the shocking allegations against Lawrence Ray, a 60-year-old dad accused of starting a sex cult with his daughter's college classmates after getting out of prison. He's now facing claims that he subjected his alleged victims to sexual and psychological manipulation and physical abuse. But long before these sex cult accusations came to light, Lawrence was a well-connected world traveler whose friends included former New York City Police Commissioner Bernie Kerik, who joins us now. When I started reading the story, which hit the tabloids very recently, I saw your name in them. I was stunned. And then I learned that he was the best man at your wedding. So what were your first impressions of him?
I met him about 2.5 years before I got married. In my opinion, I believed him to be a patriot. He was a successful business guy. These are the things he portrayed. And to give you an idea, Doc, of the, you know, the spectrum of people that he was around, he called me up from an airplane one time, and he said, pick me up at JFK. I'm coming into JFK. I've got some friends. And as he got off the plane and he was walking toward my car, I'm looking out the window, and I said, wow, I said, this guy that he's walking with, he really looks like President Mikhail Gorbachev of the Soviet Union.
Gosh.
And he puts Mikhail Gorbachev in the backseat of my car. Another time, he picks up the phone in my car. He calls the Commandant of the United States Marine Corps, General James Jones. Another time, he invites me to a private dinner, and I walk in, and it's him, Governor Mario Cuomo, and Senator Robert Torricelli of New Jersey. He had a private dinner at his restaurant in New Brunswick, New Jersey. So at no time did I think he was a complete lunatic, and I didn't realize it until later.
Well, he was meeting with everybody that was powerful. He was taking Gorbachev around to meet lots of world leaders. I mean, it was sort of stunning to see how he had infiltrated high society, these power influencers. While you were friends, he asked you for a favor. He asked you if you would connect him to the FBI.
Yeah, in about 1997, I think, he said that he had a problem with a contractor, a business problem. He said the contractor was affiliated with organized crime. He was concerned for his family, and he asked me to, you know, to assist him in getting to the FBI. I got him connected to the Bureau. The Bureau came in and talked to him. They realized he knew a bunch of characters in the organized crime world they were interested in, and basically signed him up as an informant for the FBI. And he worked for them for about a year until they realized that he himself was the target of another investigation. What he was trying to do is he was trying to get out of what he was under investigation for. So he manipulated them as well. And then in the aftermath of this, he came to me and he asked me for help. I had guys from the FBI saying, he's dirty. He's telling you lies. He's deceiving you. So at that point, we severed our relationship. That was about 1999, I guess. Severed our relationship.
Sure, was good, sure.
So Bernie says that after you ended the friendship with Lawrence, that Lawrence began terrorizing your family. Did you ever fear for your life when he was targeting you?
Later on, in 2004, I was nominated for the U.S. Department of Homeland Security for secretary, and he went to the government and he went to the press, and he made up all these stories about what a bad guy I was, and I was connected to organized crime. And I mean, it was, you know, it was torturistic for me and my family. And at that point, I was really concerned.
What was your reaction when you learned that he was being accused of being in not just being, of creating and leading a sex cult?
Well, I mean, how do you not be stunned? One, you know, where are the parents? Two, where was the school? Nobody's reporting it. You know, there was extortion. There was, you know, thousands of dollars extorted by parents and from parents given to him, and all this other stuff. I think it's going to be an interesting case to look at in the courts, but there's a lot of questions on how it got that far.
Is Lawrence Ray a sociopath?
Honestly, Doc, in my opinion, I think you take it up a step. I think he's a complete psychopath. You know, there is no remorse. He has no conscience. If you look at what he did to these kids, what he did to me, and what he did to others that we know is one thing. But what he did to these kids, what he did to his own daughter, that is something beyond
his own daughter.
Anything that, you know, any good person, normal person, you know, would understand.
So there are allegations that Lawrence brainwashed his followers to believe that they were poisoning him, that his victims were actually hurting him, and that because of that, they were indebted to him. So according to New York Magazine, one of Lawrence's alleged victims even claimed that Bernie paid her money and ordered her to poison Lawrence using arsenic, cyanide, mercury, silver, and lead. Have you ever ordered anybody to poison Lawrence Ray?
No, I actually found out about this about 3 years ago. He took over some guy's apartment somewhere in Manhattan, and the guy called me and said, look, you got to help me. I can't get him out of my house. I said, dude, I want nothing to do with this guy. You got to go to the FBI. You got to go to the NYPD. And that guy told me, he said, we had a hearing. And he had these kids get on the stand and say, you and Dick Cheney and, you know, President Bush and Giuliani, you're trying to kill him and you're poisoning him and all this other stuff. I said, look, I want nothing to do with you, him, the apartment. I don't, you know, just, you got to call somebody, somebody else.
Even though you were sort of law enforcement for many years,
No.
even this guy scares you.
Yeah, even him.
So the college has said they did not receive any reports about Lawrence's presence on the campus, and they note that while he met his alleged victims at the school, the crimes that he's charged with did not occur there. If convicted of these charges, Lawrence could be sentenced to life in prison. Do you think that will be the right penalty? Should Lawrence Ray spend the rest of his life behind bars?
I think he is a danger to society. I think he should be taken off the streets, and I think he should remain in prison until the day he dies.
Thanks for being direct as always. Lawrence Ray has pleaded not guilty to all charges. We'll be right back. Thanks as always.
Oh, all right. So the motherfucker was into politics at first. He went to prison for for security fraud, but the motherfucker was trying to turn informant to get out of that shit. You feel me? Anyway, you feel me? He ended up going to prison. He get out of prison. He moved in with his daughter in college. Who in college? You know what I'm saying? He just manipulate the whole household, start pimping them shit. You feel me? Pimping the daughter, pimping the classmates and shit. You feel me? Like, man, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Hey man, it's the world famous DJ Fuck You Sue Me. I'll be back in 15 minutes.